believe. I want to bring in Wisconsin Democrat Mark Pocan, the congressman, sits on the Oversight Committee. Congressman, thank you for being with me. First of all, let's just start with where the investigation stands right now.
Well, Craig, I think there are a number of committees that are looking at this right now. I serve on the Oversight Government Reform Committee, and we had one of those this week. But I think this is one issue where Democrats and Republicans are really pretty outraged about what's happening. The fact that Americans can't be confident because of these actions, that somehow they're charging people for political purposes, that's completely wrong. And I think you saw in our committee and other committees, Democrats and Republicans together unifying that we need to make sure, one, that this is resolved, but more importantly, we move forward because there were recommendations from the Inspector General's report.
I want to play a bite here, a little snippet from Darrell Issa this week, who talked about partisanship being put aside.
This committee is not investigating wrongdoing for political purposes by high-ranking individuals in or out of this government. Let's all be Republicrats and Democrats today.
Republicrats I'd heard, Democrats I had not heard. That was a new term for me. How do you guys, as you're going through these investigations, how do you keep this about substantive and instead of turning into a sideshow? And you know that a lot of your hearings, they're frequently silly sideshows.
Right, and there's still potential to make this a sideshow if people continue to go down the path of somehow trying to tie it to somebody that wasn't involved with it. I think, they were asking one of the people from the IRS how many times they've been to the White House in 2012. I mean, some of those questions were really ridiculous. However, I think where we really could work together on is the Inspector General report had some very specific recommendations, especially around the definitions we have on the 501c4 tax status. Since the Citizens United decision, which happened after this cases that we're looking at right now at the IRS, the number of people who filed for 501c4 tax-exempt status has doubled. So there clearly are some problems, according to the report, about whether exclusively or primarily in these tax-exempt status, or if they're political operations, and it's not clear. So I think where the employees did a very wrong turn in trying to solve this by going after certain words that seem to be political, there is need for definition in this area, and hopefully this is something we can do in a bipartisan way.
Hopefully. Congressman Mark Pocan from Wisconsin. Congressman, thank you. We hope you come back.